Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, December 17th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. New York Governor Cuomo bans the sale of Confederate flags. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez says it's time for Schumer and Pelosi to go. American air travel down 75%. Actor John Wayne's net worth revealed 41 years after his death. Half of remote workers admit to drinking on the job in the middle of the day. Wow. Also ahead, what is President Trump's mental state right now? But first, Governor Cuomo making it illegal for New Yorkers to purchase Confederate flags on public property. Cuomo says the flag is a symbol of white supremacy and treason against the federal government. However, critics call the move a clear violation of the First Amendment, and there will be a court fight. This, of course, is virtue signaling on the part of Mr. Cuomo. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez telling Democrats the party needs, quote, new leadership. The far-left lawmaker urging Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer to step aside and make room for the next generation of younger politicians. Many of those, of course, are socialists. Ms. Cortez doesn't realize it, but she and her peers may eventually destroy the Democratic Party. U.S. airline industry struggling to lure back frequent flyers. Travel down 75% compared to last Christmas. Polls show a vast majority of Americans refusing to fly until a vaccine is available. Health experts believe the most dangerous time for travelers is not actually when they're in an airplane, but when they're in an airport. John Wayne, perhaps the most famous Hollywood icon of all time, had a net worth of $7 million when he died in 1979. That's $20 million, adjusted for today's inflation. By comparison, the average salary of superstars like Tom Cruise today, more than $20 million a film. John Wayne starred in 120 movies throughout his career. New survey from one poll says about 50% of employees working from home imbibe alcohol on the job. More than 4 in 10 Americans admit they've consumed at least one adult beverage when working. Sales of spirits have surged triple digits across the USA since the pandemic began. In a moment, what is Donald Trump's mental state right now? Right back. Hey, I got a crash course into home title theft because one of my friends experienced it, and I hope you are praying this never happens to you because it can ruin you financially. Here's how the crime happens. The legal titles to our homes are kept online where they can be hacked. A cyber thief can find your home's title, forge your signature on a quit-claim deed stating you sold your home to him or her. Then the thief takes out loans against your home until your equity is gone. You won't even know until the collection company calls, pour in. You're not protected by insurance, your bank, or common identity theft programs. Home Title Lock does protect you. And in the unlikely event you become a victim of title theft while a member, Home Title Lock will spend up to $250,000 in legal fees to help restore your home's title. So please go to HometitleLock.com, register your address to see if you're already a victim. Then use code RADIO for 30 free days of protection. That's code RADIO at HometitleLock.com. And time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day assessing President Trump. So I have not talked with the president for about 2 months. I have known him, as you may know, for more than 30 years. I have written a book on him called The United States of Trump. I understand who Donald Trump is. I am hearing from people who are in daily proximity to the president that his spirit is badly damaged. Now, Donald Trump is one of the most resilient human beings I have ever seen. He took a beating that no public figure in this country, no one, has ever taken over the last 4 years. And that's because in the past, there were smears against presidents and there was controversy. Look at Richard Nixon, my God. But there wasn't the internet. There wasn't 24-hour news. There wasn't a social civil war. All of this dialed into President Trump's psyche. But he was able to keep on ticking, as the old Timex watch commercial said. And his spirit, there were days when he was down, but there were a lot of days when he was up. And he went out and he gave his rallies and he did his job. And stemming back, I think President Trump did a pretty good job for the country. The economy, certainly, and some of the deals he made on trade and other things were good. COVID, as I said, killed him because that changed the mindset of a lot of people. They are terrified. And when you're terrified, you have a tendency to vote for the party out of power. Let's get back to President Trump now. So people tell me he's kind of depressed. Another unusual state, he's not the kind of guy that gets depressed a lot. He's very active, almost hyper, doesn't sleep. But he believes that he won the election and that he's being deprived of another 4-year term because of fraud, and that the system is too corrupt to expose the fraud. That's what he firmly believes, and no one is going to dissuade that belief. So he carries that with him every second of every day, and it overshadows everything he does. So the White House had some Christmas parties for people who had donated a lot of money this year. The president didn't show up for most of them. That is extremely unusual. But he has no options. He will have to leave the White House on January 20th. Now, I've told you I don't believe he's going to attend Joe Biden's inauguration. I could be wrong. But I don't think President Trump's going to get over this for months. I do believe he will get into the media sometime in the year 2021, next year, and he'll vent. But I don't believe he will ever be fully healed. The extent that Donald Trump was battered and bruised, and now he believes the election was a fraud, that's an amazing thing to carry around. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve the message by writing it. Please consider my new book, Killing Crazy Horse, Great Christmas Gift. In a moment, something you might not know. Investors, are you seeking steady cash flow, ready to diversify? Have you considered a proven real estate investment fund? NRIA is one of the nation's leading realty specialists and offers 10% annualized monthly payouts, with bonuses targeted to 21%. That's right, you could receive steady 10% return monthly payments with bonuses. They specialize in realty investing done right. Even use your 401k or IRA to invest. NRIA's 15-year track record and $1.2 billion in new construction development backs you. So learn how you can invest in this hard asset real estate cash flow fund today and receive 10% annualized monthly payouts with bonuses. This is something savvy investors should research and consider. Please call now, 201-210. 2727, 201-210-2727, or visit nria.net.
An offer to buy or sell any security is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. National is a real estate development firm. See us at nria.net.
Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Well, it's Christmas song time. If you listen to these dopey radio stations that play Christmas songs around the clock, your brains are probably falling out of your ears right now. However, I do like Christmas music, and I'm going to run down the 5 best, in my opinion, my humble opinion, Christmas songs of all time. But first, I'm going to tell you they do not include a Holly Golly Christmas. Sorry, Burl Ives, don't want to ever hear that again. Santa Baby, no. No, no, no. John Lennon depressing everybody about Christmas, no. These songs do not make the list. But here are the good songs. And this list is a bit eclectic. Word of the day. Number 5, We Three Kings by the Beach Boys. I know it sounds weird, but this rendition is tremendous. We Three Kings, Beach Boys. Number 4, Little Drummer Boy, Carrie Underwood, Knockout. Number 3, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Karen Carpenter of the Carpenters. I believe Miss Carpenter, the late Miss Carpenter, had the best female pop voice ever. Number 2, The Christmas Song, the classic, by Nat King Cole. Fascinating man. Amazingly talented. You should listen to the whole Christmas album by Mr. Cole. And here, in my opinion, is the best Christmas song ever. Hit it, Johnny. Mathis sings the best Christmas songs ever. Brilliant. And Oh Holy Night is the best. So, check them out. You will thank me. Now this. Did you know thousands of animals are abandoned in the wilderness and need our help? I have partnered up with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill care for life animal sanctuary in the world. I recently donated $10,000 to them. Unlike most others, Delta Rescue does not spay pregnant dogs or cats. Delta Rescue allows all moms to have their litters, and they care for the entire family for life. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, Delta Animal Sanctuary is one of a kind. Trained attendants look after each animal, providing them with water, treats, toys, and affection. So please support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Each life-giving gift helps Delta fulfill their mission. Request a free estate planning package at deltarescue.org/bill. For a limited time, watch The Rescuer for free, only at deltarescue.org/bill. The Rescuer is an award-winning documentary about Grillo's rescue of a family of dogs abandoned in the wild. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.